I'm traveling, I don't need to bring the whole big thing. I can just pull off a little bit of tape. Just use this time. And tape it down. It's really useful in if you're painting out in the open air, plain air, and it's windy, and you don't want to lose your paper.